Welcome to your daily tarot card reading live chat from Born Without Boundaries Tarot over here on Astrology Motivation. This is for all signs. It's for anybody. It's for anybody who needs to hear this. It's a piece of inspiration and guidance through your day. If you have questions on your mind or in your heart, you're going to be drawn here. And if you're drawn here, it's because of one reason. This is part of the universe's message for you to answer those questions on your mind and in your heart. It's just like being stressed out and turning on the radio. And it's like, you knew you have to just flip to this station and bam, you're drawn to it. Hey, Marie, how you doing? You have to flip to it, and you do, and it's the song that you need to hear. That's exactly what it is. Will this be for everyone? It will not be. It is for anyone. It just depends on who needs to hear this message. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, or subscribe and ring, whatever way it is, so that you know when I upload your favorite content. This is not actually uploaded. I was just on automatic there for a second. It's extremely hot here in Southern California. The fires have begun in LA. And for the next about 9 days, we're going to be over 100 degrees here. No ocean breezes, unless you're sitting right on the ocean. So for a lot of us, it's just really freaking hot. And my hands are sticking to my cards on my table. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. Subscribe and ring that notification bell, because I don't upload at a specific schedule every day here. I don't. So the only way that you'll know when to just join on the live chat is if you get the notifications and you have them turned on, and they're alerting you, and you can join in the live chat. And this is a live experience, interactive experience. It's not a question and answer, but it's definitely like it's definitely interactive. And for those of you who are watching this just for the reading after the fact, please leave your comments below, because they're extremely important. And even if I don't respond, because I don't get a chance to respond all the time, I do like to read them to know how this energy is impacting you. So there you go. I have alluded a little bit to this. Leo. What? Come on, man. I'm sorry. Both Leo and Cancer. Okay. Both Leo and Cancer are uploaded. I'm ready to go for tomorrow. I still have to film Virgos, but the Cancer, I feel like they're going to both shock you. That's what they're going to do. So be on the lookout for that. There's Aries, Gemini, and Taurus, all great readings, really exceptional readings. They're all there for you. I hope that you are able to experience those. And yeah, just all my readings are up, so enjoy them. Come on, dude. I'm like, the fact that I have to like think right now is bugging the shit out of me. Come on, man. Anyway, so there are fires in LA County. I was just listening to it over the news. Yeah, I guess it's like a something like 4,600 acres are on fire. That's what happens. Because the ocean breeze of Southern California is a bunch of shit. I mean, yes, you have the ocean breeze if you live 10 minutes walking distance from the ocean, but normally most of us do not. And ultimately, the hills block that ocean breeze and just trap in this heat between them, and it dries things. That's like a little convection oven that happens out here in Southern California. And it is not 72 degrees and sunny all the time here. In fact, it's rarely that. It's usually in the summertime over 90. And in the wintertime, could be around 50, 60, very gray and groggy. So those real estate agents that are selling you 72 and sunny all year long are just fucking lying to you, number one. And number two, you got a burning season. And if you've never lived through it, it's quite intimidating, because these fires can just like spit out from anywhere for any reason, especially because we do have the breeze, we do have the gusts of wind, but the wind isn't carrying water. It's not carrying moisture. It's just breeze, and it feels good when it hits you, but then it spreads the fire or just spreads the burn even more, and it just becomes like a general craziness. So ultimately, just an FYI, this is what we're entering for the next couple of days out here. There is a burning season. What is this, Kathy? Hey, everyone, push and like the video. God bless, Kathy. Thank you so much. Leo woman, amen. Well, God bless. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. I appreciate those plugs. Yeah, please do remember to tap that like button. A lot of you join on, and I'm so happy to have your voices, especially in the comments. But please remember to tap that like button, because that really helps the algorithm here. Leaving comments below, participation in the chat, sharing the video really helps the algorithm too. So, yeah. And subscribing, of course. Let's get to the astrology today. Today is Thursday, September 1st. I hope you guys did rabbit this morning. So today we still have, of course, Saturn causing issues. Saturn in opposition to Venus, Saturn squaring the moon and a south node right now, so in conflict or challenging your emotional state, or maybe nostalgia, not wanting to let go when it's trying to bring us into change and innovation. In change and innovation is the north node and Uranus, and that is trining the sun, so the sun is right on board with that. But there's also a challenging aspect between the sun and Pluto, which means it could be taking things to the extreme. It could just be maybe taking itself too seriously, or expecting change to happen too quickly, especially with that square to Mars that's happening right now. It's like you could just expect things to happen too quickly and be putting way too much pressure, way too much intensity, way too much expectation on it. You don't change quickly. They don't change quickly. Like, pick up this Virgo vibe and do it slow and steady. Don't try to do everything all at once. Just almost pedantically go step by step, one thing at a time. We will be able to handle any challenge, great or small, right now in this energy, if we just take things one step at a time, one thought at a time, one suggestion at a time, one opportunity at a time. Do not try to multitask. I have watched many videos on YouTube that have disproven the concept of, that are neurologists who have disproven the concept of multitasking. There is no such thing as multitasking. Nobody is actually capable of focusing or thinking about more than one thing at the same time. It's just some people have a greater tendency to be able to switch focus quicker, and they seem to be the multitaskers, but you're not actually multitasking. Your brain is always doing one thing at a time. So ultimately, just understand your own internal pace and how fast you can move for whatever reason. And you may be able, like they say in yoga class, your body today was not your body yesterday. It will not be your body tomorrow. Focus on how fast you can move today, on how fast you can process today. Don't try to make yourself something that you were yesterday, or, hey, when I was in 5th grade, I could do that. It doesn't matter. This is who am I today? And make the changes based on what is in front of you and what you can handle today. And that is actually going to generate some great karma, because that is you listening to the universe and getting in sync with the universe. You don't have to give up. You don't have to quit, but you do have to move at a specific pace. And you do have to do one thing at a time, because like everybody throwing things at you at once is probably because they don't know anything and they're trying to sell you something that's worth a piece of shit. And if you actually had time to look at it, you would see it. That's why they're bombarding you with so much crap right now. We're getting bombarded with a lot of ideas or crap or whatever. And it's probably because they want to sell you something, or they want to sell you something that's not worth what they're trying to pass it for. So just be very, very aware of anything you get into. Do your research. Virgo energy, that's where the sun is. Virgo loves its research. It loves to question things. Virgo loves to ask why. And it's a very good mentality to get into right now. and go one step at a time. Prioritize. Virgo does not work hard. Virgo works smart. That is all about what Virgo likes to do. Virgo likes to work smart. It is the best part of Virgo that Virgo is capable of compartmentalizing its chores and its tasks, which is why so many people that are Virgos end up managing other people. Virgo can compartmentalize and put different tasks in order very easily. And so that's our challenge right now, but it's also our saving grace, because with Mercury in opposition to Jupiter, there's going to be so many ideas, so many opportunities, and so much maybe just shit being thrown at you, suggestions being thrown at you. You're all at once, they're going to bury you. But if you're like, nope, stop, let me look at this. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. Like, be picky like a Virgo. And you put it on your time frame. You know, on my TikTok, I post a lot of comic videos, but I'm especially proud of one. It wasn't especially popular, but it was dead on. And it says Virgo being the boss of their boss, because Virgo will do it. Virgo doesn't give a fuck. Virgo energy will take anybody and say, going to do that first, going to do that second, going to do that third. I'm not going to do that until tomorrow. I'm going to focus on 1, 2, and 3. This is how much time it'll take me. This is how much time I'll allot for this. This is how much time I'm going to give to this. I'm going to build in a window in case there are variables. And this is based on what I can handle. That's exactly what Virgo will do. And Virgo don't care if they're talking to the CEO. They don't care if they're talking to a president. They don't care if they're talking to a celebrity. They don't give a fuck who they're talking to. They are going to compartmentalize and figure out how the correct way to spend their energy is. And that's really the energy that we have to focus on right now, or the mentality that we have to focus on right now, because there's so much shit being flung at us, especially in terms of offers and opportunities and lofty promises. And with this Mars square the sun, I want to just jump on it. You know, I want to get at it. I want to go for it. But do you, and it's also like this really challenging aspect, quasi challenging aspect to Pluto. Such intensity, I want to get things done. I want to change things. I feel really good about all this change. So I want to get it done, and I want to get it done right now, but I can't figure out how to do it. Well, there's your answer. Your answer is the sun sign that you're in. You got to go one step at a time. Mars doesn't like that. It gets bored, but I don't give a fuck. Cool your load, slow your load. We got enough fires out here, Mars. We don't need any fucking more. What you need to do is slow your roll, take a step back, and start organizing your time and not dealing with everything all at once, because you shouldn't be dealing with everything all at once, because if you do, there's some oily salesman that's going to slip by tonic water and bullshit and make you pay way too much for it. I guarantee. And those slippery, slimy, oily salesmen can come in the form of actual salesmen. They can come in the form of community leaders, governmental leaders. They could come in the form of lovers. I mean, they could come in the form of anyone, making promises that they know they can't keep, but if they slip it in real quickly by bombarding you with everything at once, they'll get it by you. This is why you got to be like, inspection, inspect. Nobody is getting shit by me. I'm going to compartmentalize things and dictate when. You're going to have to wait. I can't look at that right now. I don't care. That's not my problem. I have all this in line ahead of me. So you're just going to have to wait. Like, don't be afraid to do that right now. That's your key to success. It may seem boring and it may seem unexciting, but it is effective. It is efficient. And it is exactly what you need to save your life right now. Definitely to save your pocketbook right now. Just letting you know. Hold on. I know. I'm just so happy that my only fan, in the middle of this heat wave, my only fan has just shit out on me. Doesn't work. Won't turn on. Won't turn on. Anyway, I guess I gotta go buy a new one. It's so sad. Oh, so what's up, guys? The moon, I believe, right now is in Scorpio. Today is Thursday. Yep, and the color of the day is green. What a perfect day. What a perfect color for it to be when it is a day of planting, of getting things done, of taking root, of making decisions, of making commitments. All of those things fit into planting. I just went off on a tirade. Good morning. From Australia. God bless, Sophie. Yay. Hey, Vivienne, love and light from all. Oh, Norway. That's so awesome. Well, God bless. God bless South Texas. Oh, God bless you, baby. Jesus Christ. You must be really hot right now. Really hot. Candace, hi. It's hot here. And Canada too. Really? Really? Okay. Hey, Marie. Oh, my poor friend is in LA. God bless. I want to say prayers for her but they're on it, man. They're on it. Those emergency rescue people and those firefighters they're like the best in the country. They're just the best. They're the best. Like, I don't think any firefighter out in Los Angeles thinks of themselves as like, just, I don't know. I think that they all think of themselves as like just a rescue worker in general. I don't think it's like, anyway, they know what the fuck they're doing is what I'm trying to say. Have everyone push and like this video. Well, thank you so much. I got 19 likes and 35 people on. What's going on? Little finger tap, that little thumbs up. Hey, Kathy. Thank you so much for reminding people. Hey, Isabel. I missed some readings, but I got you live today. No, so there's no, well, you don't ever have to reading. You don't ever have live. You might miss, and that's fine. Just make sure that bell, if you want to join in, make sure that bell is rung and sprung and enabled. But you'll never really miss the reading because the readings are always here for you, and you can always comment below if you feel moved to. Yeah, my poor little fan is not working. I turned it off thinking that that's what would be good for it. And it didn't. So thank you so much for everybody who just liked this video. So we have 2 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. We might have been too distracted, maybe spent a little too much money. Hey, Cast Glow. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tina, actually, I do dream interpretation. You can schedule one on my website. And it's really, really interesting because I just got another message about somebody that was having dreams. Our dreams have been very activated because Neptune has been in extreme aspect to some important, first of all, it was aspect to Mercury for quite some time, which would have really like communication through dreams. And now it's in aspect to, I believe, what did I just say? Neptune is, come on. Neptune is yeah, and okay, oh my God, come on. Yeah, Neptune was an aspect to Mercury, and now it's causing some problems with Venus. But it's been like hyperactive lately. Coming through our dreams. 2 of Pentacles. There's some sort of change coming, change to how we waste our time, how we've been distracted, how we distract ourselves, or how we indulge ourselves. There's a change that's got to come. Maybe we're investing in helping ourselves. I don't know. We have abundance here. There's been a lot of fucking partying coming on here. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, lots of cups, maybe a lot of drinky. Maybe putting money in for just, maybe we've been putting too much money into distractions and not enough money into figuring shit out. We have 6 of Swords here, which means there's something that we are figuring out or capable of understanding so that we can move forward. This is speaking of progress. There's a lot of opportunities that we have right now that we don't normally have, maybe in science. Now, Uranus is all about the higher thinking. science, technology that connects with things that are unseen or that haven't been conceptualized, or just really innovative in terms of their conceptualization. So welcome everybody that's just joined. King of Cups is here. This is about being really happy and really kind of successful at feeling good about yourself, or that there's just opportunities all of a sudden are coming up for us, especially in terms of innovation. Let's look at all these cards as they come out. A new idea just sparked to life. Ace of Wands is at the center of our reading, which means that we are we're inspired today. We're inspired, and there's some sort of new hope or new passion, or it's asking us to innovate. Three of Wands says it's time to invest. It's time to put that in, or that we have the education to support these innovations, and maybe even partner up with somebody that has the same passion or interest, and things could really work out. It's a day to innovate. This is a day to innovate. There's a lot of opportunities out there that you may not have known about. And then we have Two of Swords. Get more information. Get all the information. Basically, it's a day to maybe not get started, but trust your inspiration, trust your passion, and start taking down information about it and about how to make something work. Yeah, too many of us give up when it becomes not exciting anymore, and that's not good enough. You have to start just taking down information. It's like take your passion and let it fuel your investigation, your research, your study. Let it help you do that. And let it inspire you. Let the things that you're learning inspire you to maybe go in a direction that you hadn't thought of going. But if there's an opportunity, follow the opportunity. We have karma. This is a new wheel. This is a new cycle that's starting, and you could actually put together something great right now. The Moon card is here where there's a lot of dreams, okay? Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. Dreams are going to get you nowhere hard work is. Or if you have failed at your dreams thus far, then this is where you have to start doubling down on doing the research, doing the pedantic day-to-day. Let me clarify the Moon card, because the Moon card is always a mystery to me. I don't get the energy. I'm almost blocked to it, which is interesting. Let's leave that here. Somebody's stealing something from you. Okay, so it's almost like, say, watch out, like I warned you. If it's too good to be true, you want to be wary of it. Just be careful. So what is the Moon? The Moon card is saying that they're Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's been taking from you. Somebody's been stealing from you, or somebody's trying to pull the rug out from underneath you. And that's why you haven't been getting any place. This is a time to do some research and get to the bottom of it. Well, how about you get to the bottom of it for us, Spirit? King of Cups is also worried. There's a lot of worry, that maybe there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of emotion. I don't know. All of a sudden, this is like shitty energy. It's almost like saying you're ready to be disappointed. It's like saying emotionally you're strong enough to be disappointed. It feels like you're saying you're like not impressed. You're going into this situation completely not impressed and expecting something to fail, almost with a chip on your shoulder, or disbelief, and that's good. The more cynical you are right now, I think the more successful you'll be. I know that sounds horrible, but the more cynicism you have right now, the more successful you'll be, because that cynicism won't let anything by unless it's actually really quality. It's not about quantity, it's quality. It's quality of the opportunity. It's quality of the offer. It's quality, not quantity. And that's why maybe some things have been failing. Because you need to be more cynical, or you're ready to be cynical right now. Maybe you're ready, or you could be also meeting a lot of cynicism right now. You could be so willing to try something brand new, but this is saying you're going to meet a lot of cynicism right now, and you are. You are definitely going to meet a lot of cynicism right now. And during the Mercury retrograde, things are going to move really slow. People are going to think really slow. And so it's good to be cynical during a Mercury retrograde. That's why it's good to do research and be cynical and prepare to be challenged. So when Mercury goes back forward, then you really have all your ducks in a line. So this is a prep period. This is a research day. This is definitely a time to dig into things, but be very cynical about them. And you're ready to be. I'm like, why is he upright with the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords? Because he's been through a lot of shit. And he's prepared. Emotionally, he's strong. And nobody's going to take advantage of him. He's going into this with a great deal of cynicism, not because he's a pessimist, but because he's a realist and because he's strong. And he knows I can't expect everything to be perfect, or even if too good to be true, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the energy floating around us right now. Hi. Hey, Jason. Okay. Right. Absolutely, Jay. So what do you start doing? You start planning your exit strategy. That's what you have to do. It's not about just jumping ship and leaving today. It's about today should be the day that you decide I'm leaving. And then start getting into order. Start getting your ducks in an order. Ducks in a row. Start putting your ducks in a row. Saying, okay, I've decided that I'm leaving the shit show of a job, but I got my mortgage due at the beginning of the month, and I got this pay. Okay. So what I need to have set up for me is a new position by this time or by this date. Or at this point, what I'm going to start doing is applying to 3 jobs daily, or start networking outside of work to let people know that I am in the market and available. So that's what you do. And you take your power back by realizing I don't have to stay someplace where I am, I don't have to stay someplace where I feel shitty. But I do have to do it in a specific sequence. And so that's when you just plan your exit plan. Material and spiritual prosperity. There is good inspiration here that could lead to a lot of really great opportunities, including, yes, absolutely. But don't go into it cynical. Be cynical when you start researching the shit, and research it deep like a cynic would. And then you'll have all your ducks in a row. I'm not taking those. Sorry, God. Well, maybe I will. Who knows? To-do list. This is put together your to-do list of how to get yourself and your life back to health. And 8 means there are opportunities or gateways opening. There are opportunities out there. Absolutely. And then we have also like magic. That's what it's saying. It's like, you want to know how to do magic right now in this energy? Start making your lists and focusing on your health and stick to a schedule. That's how you work magic in this energy. Now, I did flip over the cards. There's Aries energy and Aquarius energy. Take action or do things that are good for many people, not just yourself. Juno, maybe think about what's good for your home or family or other people's homes and families. Salmon is that it's almost natural. Maybe it's almost natural to you. And then 6 is definitely about 3D energy. It's about material resources, and 3, manifesting material resources. So there seems to be some sort of opportunity here to manifest material resources and abundance by actually swimming upstream, which means going against the current, which means it seems like it's wrong, but you know it's right because you're called to it. Something that takes action to help many people, including families. That's a message for whoever needs to hear it. Clean it up. So something here that's messy. There's something here that's sloppy. There's something here that hasn't been done right. The goal should be to fix it, to clean that up. There's some messiness here that just do that little detail. It's like almost like detailing. Detail. You're going to detail your life right now. We have take time to breathe out, which means don't rush this. Don't let this energy of, oh, I got this great idea, make you rush into something that's stupid. Don't rush it. Exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale before you make any decisions or any actions. You want to slow yourself the fuck down. And then hold your vision, which means you have to stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize, which means it's also going to be about your momentum and the choices you make that are going to decide whether this is a success or a failure. Damn. God's being all straight with us right now. Not holding anything back. Spiritual or religious community, healthy communication in relationships. What the fuck this has to do? Let's read it. Spiritual or religious community, join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Okay, so this could be you getting a bunch of people together to take action, like an initiative. And then healthy communications in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So it is definitely a time to communicate. Okay. But communicate honestly, clearly, which means in your speech today, it is important to slow down and communicate your complete idea, your full idea, and not rush. There will, like right now, it's like, I can feel it. I feel rushed. I feel like I want to get everything at once. No. Slow it down. Slow it down. And just be very clear about what you're saying. Take your time. It's almost like time is a construct, so construct it the way you fucking need to. That's kind of what it's saying. Time is a construct, so you have to decide how you're going to construct it. Is it going to be fast? Is it going to be slow? Give it the tip. This is about almost like, on YouTube or radios or whatever, there's that pace button. There's that time, but you can slow things down to half the speed. And you may need to do that. Mercury retrograde is going to make sure that we all do that. So it is definitely time to be grateful for things slowing down so that you can actually review them. And yes, I know Mercury retrograde isn't today, but it is in a week from now. And we will start feeling the effects. In fact, I was just listening to an astrologer today that said we're probably already starting to feel the effects of Mars retrograde. We can already feel our energy waning, our energy dropping, our vitality feeling like it has a drain in it. We can already start to feel that, which is God's natural way of saying, slow the fuck down. Don't rush. Don't speed. You're going to crash. Your mind isn't as sharp as it could be, and your body isn't as agile or hardy. So what you need to do is use this as a slowing down period. Couldn't have been a more perfect time to have a Mars retrograde than during the holiday season when you're supposed to be just enjoying life, enjoying family, like internal growth, internal energy, feeling warm, building that heat instead of pushing it outward. Now is not the time to go hard on work. Now is the time to go hard on repairing and building ourselves and giving ourselves the time and energy, like the time and focus that is needed. So honestly, I don't think it could have been better energy, but there are a lot of hardship, especially for Aries. Aries and Scorpio will feel this too when Mars goes into retrograde. They're just like somebody's been pulled out, like just boom, somebody pulled out the energy. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it'll be that way from like October, I think, to January. So all through the holiday season. All through the holiday season. Just slow shit down and let shit slow down. And don't expect much. Expectations could be very disappointed right now. Any other cards? Oh, I didn't do the angel cards. I'm all hot and nasty, dude. Like, I'm just like, ugh. Wisdom, courage, gratitude, and wisdom. Okay. Let's read. Courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. I would say don't just do it, research it. Start it, research it. That is part of what getting it done is. This is the part of do that you're going to do, research it. But courage, have courage. You do have what it takes. And I feel like that's kind of like something we all have right now. Wisdom. Everything has a place and a purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. This is like, I feel like thinking outside of just yourself and realizing how things don't just impact you. And gratitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. To say thank you, just to say thank you. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. I love you guys. Oh my God. Oh boy, yeah, Listen, Ruby, you just got to let yourself slow down and stop thinking of it as something negative. It's not something negative. It just, with your controlling ass, with a Scorpio rising and Aries sun, you want everything to be, no, you don't control this. Accept it. Accept it and just slow yourself down. Slow your roll. Let that be something that you do, because if you don't, especially as an Aries sun, you're going to get a lot of headaches, a lot of migraines, maybe even a lot of sinus infections, because Mars is in retrograde in Gemini, and Gemini rules the lungs and respiratory tract. So it's almost like you could get a lot of infections in your upper respiratory tract, in your head, like head colds and stuff, if you let yourself run yourself down. The time to prepare for that. Thank you, Michelle, for this astrological wisdom. Just take the advice. Like, let yourself slow down. It's perfect that all of this is getting introduced to us now during Virgo season. Why? Because we can start slowing ourselves down and learning the discipline, the Virgo discipline, which is I'm going to take one thing at a time, and motherfuckers are just going to have to fucking wait. The universe isn't in a rush. The world is. And as long as the universe is happy with me, you don't have anything to fear. So as long as you're working on something day by day, you don't have to listen to like these world deadlines. Okay. Like, don't let somebody set a deadline for you that you're getting an alarm bell in your head about. Like, don't let them do that. Right. It's just a sense of, no, I'm going to pace this. I'm going to take this amount of time. And yeah, just let yourself slow down and let yourself really focus on just your own healing, like keeping your energy for you instead of giving it away. That's something that you're really going to have to focus on, Ruby. Flexible enough. What would you change if you were to do it over? I don't know who you're talking to. Hi, Sarah. Marie, 90% of people change their degrees. Oh, from their freshman. Yeah. A degree can get your foot in the door for your desired trajectory. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Marie, congratulations. Nice. Excellent. S. Miller. Excellent. So yeah, you're welcome, Ruby. Just slow your roll and use your energy for you, and don't push outward, because that's when the injuries will happen. Could be actual physical injuries or mental injuries. Seriously, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm hot as balls and I'm frustrated. Even if water is hot, so it's not refreshing me, but at least it's keeping me hydrated. I got to film Virgo and then get offline. Like, that's what I have to do. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being online with me. I really appreciate it. Please, please, please remember to leave your comments below, because I will be reading them. I do enjoy them so much. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.